What's up, man?
You got a rhino back there. Are you a Wholesaling Inc. rhino?
No. I've been at Rhino before I even heard about Wholesaling Inc., man.
Oh, I got you. You're an original rhino.
Yeah. I'm not a part of the tribe or nothing like that. Like I had my rhino. I had my rhino since 2016. Right, yeah, 2016. No, 2013. I had my rhino since 2013. My motto always been about rhino and just pushing through, busting through the wall, head down, tunnel vision type of mentality. So, it's always been like that.
I love it. So, did you start wholesaling around that time too?
No, man. I've only been wholesaling now for 6 months, man.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I've been wholesaling for 2 years, but I've been doing it for 6 months full time. Like,
oh, congratulations.
Like all in, like back against the wall. Let's create some income. Let's not waste no time. Like time it's your time to shine type of situation. Like I had nothing in my bank account when I did this thing, man.
What made you start to go full time? What was that?
I was running a business, and the business that I was running, I was upside down. I was always finishing in the red every single week. And, I had employees that I was paying regardless of if they do anything or not. I was paying the hourly wage. So, I said to myself, man, literally the past several years, I've been making six-figure income on paper, but my take home have always been less than 20,000. Yeah. so I was like, so I said to my wife, I was like, man, we really got something that we could do big in real estate. And she was like, look, baby, you got it. You're a force of nature. You already know whatever you put your mind to and whatever you put your hands on, you take it and run with it. So go ahead and do it. I was like, cool. And ever since then, December 15th, man, 2018, December 15th, my birthday, I made a conscious decision to commit myself to going all in, closing my back door, both foot in, and going hard. And that's what I've been doing the past 6 months.
Man, I love that. I respect that. And we're doing this interview because you've been commenting on everything in our Facebook group, and you're like, why don't you guys interview me yet? And we appreciate you. We appreciate you being really involved in the Facebook group.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. I mean, I've been using DealMachine now for the past 5 months.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been using DealMachine for 5 months, and I really just started seeing traction now. I've sent out over 500 plus postcards, and you had mentioned that, hey man, just keep on sending the postcards, because on the average it takes about 200 postcards before you see a result. And me, my background is always about the numbers, so I've never been a person to get hung up on, I sent one thing out and nothing happened. Right. I'm always the guy that's gonna just keep on doing it until you call me and say, hey man, stop sending me these postcards. I'm gonna call my lawyer or whatever, right? But I'm just gonna keep my head down and just keep on pushing it. Just so happen that now things are starting to pick up as far as people responding.
Well, hopefully you haven't had too many people they're telling you to stop. There's always somebody when you're doing direct marketing that might tell you to stop, but hopefully you haven't had too many of those.
No. The DealMachine being great response rate when it comes to people calling.
Okay.
And as far as when they call back, they're like, hey, look, I saw that you're interested in my property. What's your offer? And I'm like, hey, look, we don't make offers over the phone. I would like to set an appointment just so we could assess the repairs and see all that's going on. And that get me in the door like that.
All right. Well, so what's been your success rate with DealMachine so far?
So far, man, so I've spent over $500 sending out postcards, and I've done 2 deals personally, over 12,000, and then I'm JVing on 2 additional deals that's for 15,500. So overall,
you mentioned a few things there.
Mm-hmm.
Start me with like that first deal that you got and walk me through like what was that phone call coming in like? Why I want to sell, and I think people respond well to that. They love hearing the stories.
Absolutely, man. So my first deal, literally, man, I had a deal that I was doing with a buyer, and one of the things that's mentioned in real estate, wholesaling real estate, is you don't want to be a CBE, which is a cash buyer's employee. So you'll never want to get hung up on just one cash buyer and running around for them and chasing deals down. And I had a deal that I've been trying to close for 2 months now with a cash buyer. And just me focusing on catering to this person, I kind of veer off from chasing other deals and talking to sellers. I've just been catering to this one particular person for 2 months, and everything started falling behind, man. Literally, like, we was behind on everything just because we haven't done no deals, and we were waiting for 2 deals with one person to close, and it became so stressful, so stressful. And it's now the first of the month, rent is due, we need to make things happen, right? Yeah. And my wife, I'm with my wife, and she asked me, she's like, hey, did you talk to the buyer? Like, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to tell this person, like, we're good. If it don't close, it don't close, whatever. She's like, well, look, let's stop worrying about all that. Let's get up, get out, and do something. Let's go driving for dollars. I was like, I'm still down because it's the first of the month. Rent is due, man. Like, we don't know what to do, right? So I'm still down. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I got out there with her, and we're driving for dollars. And this has been a house that's been vacant for 2 years, and we've been sending postcards. We've been cold calling. I'm calling the owner of the property, and we're coming back. And my wife was like, hey, look, there go the owner of the property that we've been trying to reach. And I'm like, yeah. And he's mowing the yard. So we rolled around, pulled the car up. I jumped out. I had my shirt on, and he stopped the lawnmower. And I walked up to him. I was like, hey, I've been looking for you. And he started smiling, right? He started smiling like, yeah, I've seen that Z before, because on the postcard it says Z, like the home buyers. So it's like, man, I think I received one of your postcards. I was like, yeah, I've been calling, I've been sending you postcards. Have you ever considered taking an offer on the property? And he was like, yeah. I've been wanting to sell. I've been meaning to call you. I just haven't gotten the time around to it. I have conditions where, the cities are on my butt. They want me to clean the property up. I live all the way out of town, and I got to come back in town. They're putting liens against the property. I have to pay those off. And my wife have conditions as well. So there's just so much going on that I really need to sell the house. I was like, well, look, let's walk inside the property. Let me assess the repairs, see all that's going on, see what's up. And he was like, okay, yeah. So we walked into the house, and I'm walking around, and he's telling me that the property been vacant for 3 years, and he's just been paying the taxes on it. So, I'm like, man, it don't look like it's been vacant. It looks like somebody been sleeping here. It's like, yeah, they've been breaking in, vandalizing my property, There's a couch in the kitchen where there's a couch, and someone is sleeping in the couch with like bed set up in the kitchen. And then we go into like the bedrooms, and there's clothes all over the place. I'm like, man, I know it looks like it's kind of vacant, but it seemed like somebody been living here. And he's like, yeah, I came in, my back door was broken off, and the window was busted, and I'm just going to do a padlock. I'm just going to do a padlock or whatever just to keep them out. I said, look, now that we're here and you want to sell the property, I'm very interested in the property. I know you've been paying the taxes on it for the past 3 years. So how about this? How about I give you $10,000 plus whatever taxes you've been paying for the past 3 years. How much do you pay on average for taxes? He's like $300 or something like that a year. So overall, I offered him like $11,000. He was like, man, last year I had someone came by and offered me $15,000. All right. So I was like, yeah, man, that was last year. But tell you what, how about if we were to do $18,000? And he was like, well, look, if we could do $20,000, this property is yours. I said, 20,000, this property is mine. I got the contract outside in the car. I'll go get the contract. We put it on paper right now, get it to the title company. We can make it happen. He said, 20,000, we can make this happen.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, no problem. Let me go get the contract. It's hot. It's like 100 degrees outside. I'm sweating. My wife is in the car because she got a phobia against like houses and all that, like dirty houses. So she's in the car. So I'll roll up. I'll show up at the car, and I say to her, I say, look, I'm about to put this on the contract, and she's like, you about to put it on the contract? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to put it on the contract right now. Where the contract's at? The contracts was left.
Oh no!
At the house. The cool thing is he was mowing the yard, so I'll say, look, stay right here. I'm gonna go and get the contract. I'm gonna write up everything, and all you got to do is sign. His wife is all the way out of town. He's like, what about my wife? I said, no problem. We're gonna get it to where both of y'all can sign it, right? So I went, got the contract. Explained everything to him. He signed off on it for the 20K. I was like, great. Do you have I need the keys to the property so I can put it in a lockbox so I can get some bids from my contractors to see what we're dealing with. He's like, no problem. I got padlocks right now. I'm about to put the locks on the door, and I'll let you know when I'm done so I can give you the keys. I said, cool, no problem. So I got it on the contract, took the pictures, called up a few of my buyers. I literally called 3 buyers. 3 buyers. And within a matter of 2 hours, I had 1 buyer showed up, walked the property. I had a property asking price at $35K. Right? So I had this is definitely.
That's not a bad spread.
No, it's not. So I had the asking price at 35. So the first buyer that came on the property, they had bought from me before. They walk on the property, they saying, well, this need work and that needs work. I'm like, well, everything's negotiable. Make an offer, right? They like, they dragging their feet, blah blah blah. So they're about to pull off, and then my other guy pulled up. And the buyer looked at me with that attitude, like, do you know who that is? I'm like, yeah, I know who that is. Realtors, man, they kind of they bump heads a little bit. So I had the other buyer that pulled up, and the buyer's walking the property and everything like that. He's looking at everything, and he's like, man, this is awesome. Like, this property need work. It was a 3-1. No, it was a 3-1. It was a 3-1.5. So it was like, so it was like, man, we have to squeeze a 3-2 just to get it to where we need to be. So we're standing outside. We're looking around. He's like, 35. So then he was like, man, can you do 30? And I'm like, this is my biggest payday. I want to just take it like that. Right? So I paused for a second, looked around, act like I had other things going on, knowing I'm like, man, thank you, Lord. you gotta keep it cool. You can't act like you never done this before, right?
Yeah,
this ain't the first rodeo, so
absolutely.
So I'm like, yeah, man, 30K. We shook hands. I was like, let's do it. And within 2 hours, man, had this thing sold.
Wow, this is a funny story, right? Because you just walked up to him with your shirt on.
Yeah.
I assume it was the shirt with your logo. And you said, hey, man, I've been looking for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you just straight up asked him if you ever thought about accepting an offer on the property. He's like, I haven't had time.
Yeah.
He's too busy mowing the grass.
Too busy mowing the grass and tending to his wife, man, because of all the different conditions, man. So
that's right. And then when he said, well, I had 15,000 last year, you're like, yeah, that was last year.
Yeah. Hey, that was last year. This is now. But the thing is that in that area, properties go for anywhere from 120 to 130.
In perfect condition.
Yeah. So, and the work that needs to be done is probably 30 to 35,000 need to be put into it. Yeah. So when my guy showed up and he's looking, he started licking his chops like, oh man, that's all you want is 35? But I'm still gonna see if I can get you lower. Right. I was like, all right, man, cool.
That's right. And so you had 3 buyers that you called, right? So only one of them came out?
No, all 3 of them showed up.
All 3 of them came out at the same time?
No, I had 2 buyers showed up on that day, and then another buyer showed up first thing in the morning.
Did the other buyers make any offers?
The other buyer made an offer for 35.
Wait, but you took the 30?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, the reason why I took the 30 because we're in a small city. Okay. And one of the things is that your word is your bond when you're in a small city. Yes. So I shook hands. So I shook hands with dude when it comes to the 30. I already sent him the contract. I was just waiting for him to sign everything and get it back to me. Pretty much, that's all it was.
Man. You made so then the 35 offer came in after you already signed an offer.
Yeah.
No, I respect that a lot, and I think it's really tempting to go and back out of that offer.
No, man, I'm all about in and out. You know, I could do 7 or 8 deals in a month and clear 30, 40 grand and not worry about it, man. So
I get that. But I mean, just consider this though. If you piss that guy off, that word spreads.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
You don't even know how that word spreads.
Oh yeah, it spreads heavy, especially in my city. I'm like the mayor of the city, man. Everybody, I'm like a household name, man. When it comes to everybody just talking about Chevy and
it's your boy Chevy. Everybody's like it's
the real Chevy. Yeah, the real Chevy. So I got to make sure that I stick to my word. And, you know, I told the other buyer too, man, I was like, look, if you're thinking this is about money, dude offered me 30 and I took it. So don't think it's about money. It's not about money.
That's cool.
Because the other buyer was kind of pissed off.
Do you think if you had them all at the same time, then they would have outbid each other?
No.
No.
No. In my city, man, people don't like to do bidding wars. My other deal that I made, I initially was gonna make $5 grand on it. I wound up only making $2 grand because I pulled it from another buyer because I was in a situation where with the buyer that took 2 months to close on a deal. I was in a situation where I felt frustrated to the point where I was just like, look, I don't want to be in that situation again where I gotta wait on you and you got this going on and that going on. I need somebody that's gonna say, yeah, I'm ready to close. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And once again, instead of making 5, I was like, nah, I'll take 2. I'm good. So yeah.
Tell me about the not becoming a cash buyer employee. So before all this, it sounds like you were just working with one buyer, right?
No, I was in the mix of I had 2 properties with one buyer. Okay. So this was a new buyer that I wasn't familiar with. They wasn't familiar with my city. So I was doing all of the legwork for them. You know, getting contractor bids and surveys done and appraisals and get with the city for maintenance and staying on the property and getting contractors to walk through the property and make bids. And I'm FaceTiming and showing them all that's going on with the property. And this takes a lot out of my day when I could be chasing motivated sellers.
That's right.
So, you know, if you're not talking to sellers, man, you're not making money.
That's right.
So yeah, man, I just had to shoot. And within spot of 1 week, man, we found 7 deals? We found 5 deals because we already had 2 that was pending to close. So we found 5 deals within that 1 week, man. And my wife looked at me and I looked at her and I was just like, man, like this is where it's at. So we can't get caught up in that no more.
I like the size of that check too. $10,000 ain't bad.
Nah, I mean for my city, that's decent, man. Well, that's not even decent. That's top dollar for a wholesaler, honestly.
That's good. Where are you at again?
Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah. Make sure you blur that out though.
Does your wife drive for dollars with you?
Yeah. We're a team, man. She actually studying it. She don't want me to say all that. Yeah, we're a team, man. We're a team. We're a team. She's actually taking her real estate test this Friday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I thought you said that's what you want me to damn, you just said keep going. Like, come
Oh,
on.
good luck for me.
David said good luck. she ain't even want to be in the video. I'm like, what? Like, come on. But it's all good though. It's all good.
Every team needs a good behind the scenes operator.
Oh, yeah, she's good. Social media marketing, getting the brand on the YouTube going, all that good stuff, man. It's solid. Like, it's really good for sure. We make a great team for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if it wasn't for her, man, that day I wouldn't have gotten out there and drove for dollars and made a quick 10 grand in one day. Like, I don't see many people doing that, really.
Yeah, best trip in the car you had in a while, probably.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But I mean, it's been fun, man. DealMachine been definitely fun for sure, man. It's been a huge impact on my business overall, man. I could attest to it.
Man, I'm so glad that you say that. What's next for you? Are you guys just gonna drive for dollars more, or are you gonna have somebody drive for you? Or have you thought about the next step?
We have deal finders all over the country.
Good.
Right now, so we have a couple deals in South Carolina that we're working on right now. Okay. I'm getting ready to take a trip out to Jersey next month. Show my brother how to do this and show a couple people how to do this in Jersey as well.
Cool. So they're going to be driving on your team while you're showing them the ropes.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Cool. Great way to utilize their time. They're looking at deals for you. You can focus on going to appointments, and then you can kind of get some value back for the education you're giving them because they're finding.
Yeah, I have a young lady out there just joined the team 2 days ago. She already added 40 properties in like 24 hours, man. So
that's great.
Yeah. So, and I'm talking about properties that's you like, yes,
the right kind of properties, right?
Yeah.
So what is that for you? Is there an area, or you don't have to tell me a specific area, but like I want to know, like, do you have like a favorite area?
No, not particularly. Like I do a lot of deals here, in my city, but I'm now expanding to where like I want to be able to teach people how to go out there and get it, man. So that's why I have teams all over the country.
I love that.
And I tell guys like, look, if we close a deal, I'm coming to your city. Know that. So it's not like I'm gonna collect a check. Now I'm come out there. We're gonna rock for a couple of days for sure. So
yeah. Well, I love that you're invested in them. It's not just about the money, but there's a greater purpose for what you're doing with them. That's neat. That's cool. Definitely,
man. And I'm about to hire a VA as well.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm hiring a VA. So all the deals that's added to DealMachine, I'm about to send it over to her so she can make her phone calls.
Love that.
And set some appointments as well. And yeah, man, just keep on adding deals for sure. I mean, I love driving for dollars though. So I know people like, oh, I don't like being out there. I could be doing other things, but like that's the basis of your business. Like if you can't get it done, nobody else can get it done. So leading by example, being out there at the front is my mindset. So I'm out there getting it. So I'll go out there today and I'll add 20, 30 properties myself in one day. So,
yeah, I love that. I still add properties myself too, because when I'm in certain areas, I'm like, I love this. I'm just going to go add these properties right now. While I'm here. So. And then like
the tips that you give as far as, looking at the property, not just the grasses, but like the garage being run down, or maybe the roof, the roof being a little bit need some updating or whatever, and just send it to that, because you never know the situation. Yeah.
Could be a tarp on the roof. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. So I love those tips that you guys give as well, man. So good stuff. Great content. Seriously.
Thank you, man. Well, Chevy, you have earned a free DealMachine hat.
Okay.
Get on that link and order you a free one.
Okay.
That's for doing some deals with DealMachine.
Okay. No doubt. For sure, man.
We want to celebrate that with you.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, because I remember we was talking in Dallas, right? We was talking in Dallas, and I was like, hey, man, I do a certain amount. But I was like, man, I've been grinding, man. Like, I've been really putting in this work. Like,
yeah, I could tell. And it shows. Right? You've got multiple deals. That really doesn't happen on accident.
Right.
You might get lucky to get a deal very early on, but getting that second and third one, probably not going to happen unless you've really got commitment and consistency on your level.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, man. We easily do 5 or 6 deals a month with no problem, man.
I'm so happy to hear that. That's awesome.
Yeah, easily. And I mean, I'm just excited, man. Just about the journey, man. Like going from 6 months ago where nothing in the bank account, stress, can't pay bills, to now taking charge and being in control of creating your own income and
that's right.
Putting yourself and your family in a better situation. Ain't nothing like it, man. Knowing that you're creating it instead of going out there for a handout. So yeah. I'm excited, man. Really, like I'm excited for the next journey for sure.
That's right. Max Maxwell just posted something. He's like, your dinner tastes better when you went out and hunted it yourself.
Oh yeah. We have a saying in the business that you eat what you kill.
That's right.
so you better go out there and make sure that you
get some deals.
Yeah, get some deals, man. So I'm pretty excited, man. So yeah.
Awesome.
What's next?
Yeah, this is it, man. I'm gonna post this on our YouTube channel.
So okay, can I plug my YouTube channel?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So for anybody that wants to watch some videos, especially if you're a new guy and you still like, man, do I need money to get started in real estate? Do I need a real estate license? Do I need credit? Whatever. All you have to do is hit up the YouTube. Is The Real Chevy, right? So THESHEVY. Nope, I forgot the real. So THEREALSHEVY, The Real Chevy. So make sure you guys hit that up on YouTube as well as Instagram, Facebook, all the above, man. I'm out here. Like I'm actually in these streets, in the jungle, really getting it. Like I'm not just out here talking about, I'm out here about it for sure. So I appreciate it, David. Seriously, man, like DealMachine been a big game changer for the business, man. Just overall, knowing that you gotta stay consistent when it comes to driving for dollars, knowing that you gotta stay consistent when it comes to sending the postcards out, knowing that you gotta stay consistent when it comes to cold calling, cause it's just a numbers game. And if you just think that you're just gonna send one postcard, someone is gonna respond, it happens. But for you to really be consistent in this game, man, you really gotta utilize all the marketing tools that you have for sure, man.
Absolutely. So, yeah. Hey, thanks so much for sharing your time to share this story. I know you're going to inspire somebody that's going to hear this. And I hope you guys go follow Chevy on his YouTube channel and Instagram, because
there we go.
It's inspiring every day to see somebody like yourself get up, do the grind, document what you're doing. So keep that good work up.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everything you do for the community as well, man. You're doing a great job, man. Seriously, you and the team, Josh, tell him I said what's up. Like you guys, at least tell her I say what's up. You guys are.
She's right here. Yeah.
So you guys are on it, man. You got a great team around you, man, for sure. And I'm sure you guys are going to continue to build. And I'm going to watch the journey, and I'm going to share mine as well, man. And we live 20, man. That's the next goal, is to speak, man. So join a mastermind and to speak. That's the next goal itself. So just gotta stay consistent and keep my head down and keep on grinding. That's it.
We're here to support you.
Yes, you are. You guys shown that. You guys shown that overall, man. So thank you.
You're so welcome. Thanks again, Chevy. I'll talk to you.
All right, man. Take care, bud.
All right. See you.